The APMA was founded nearly 50 years ago, and in that time we've worked hard to develop a strong, positive reputation.
APMA provides a unified voice for the petroleum industry in Arizona. We are working on issues facing our members. We're taking those to the legislature, we're taking those to regulators, and we're working exclusively on making it easier for our member companies to be successful in their businesses.
You don't have to be in the oil business to be a member of APMA. People far outside the specific oil industry can be excellent members, and we've got many examples of that in the organization.
The association exists to help our member companies to be able to do their business more efficiently and to help them to be successful. We're here to be a resource for our member companies to help them succeed in their businesses.
The USD program, it's highly important to the industry. We need that program in place to support the facilities, the individual owner-operators that are out there providing an important resource to the motoring public.
The attitude at the legislature was that the penny per gallon UST tax needed to go away, that the fund was going to come to an end, that the deadlines had been set, and the ship had sailed, essentially. And we've come a long, long way since that point through the diligent efforts of APMA, its lobbyists, and our membership.
Coming together, we have a much louder voice to attract the attention of our legislators and ADEQ, and we really just have to share with them what the need is and what size of problem this is for Arizona.
And our member participation in the lobbyist efforts has just been tremendous. It's just amazing how everybody's come together to work on this project.
Over the past several years, what I've seen is a unified group of member companies acting together to further those interests and to work with legislators and regulators to put that program back in place. And we've come a long way from where we were a few years ago.
This year, APMA formed the APMA PAC. It's become increasingly more important to elevate our position locally with our local politicians. Our goal with the PAC is that any time a potential law or rule comes up on the House floor or the Senate floor, those individual legislators come to us to find out how this is going to affect the petroleum industry and, more importantly, the residents of Arizona.
It's going to increase APMA's political presence down at the Capitol, and in addition to that, it's going to give us another venue for networking and fundraising and getting our group together to support the industry. For the first time, we're having legislative candidates come to us and ask us for endorsements. So we're not chasing them, they're coming to us because they know that we're a political player.
One of the successes we had from this last study session was that ADEQ agreed to pay for an actuarial study. And findings of that actuarial study, I think, will be very impressive to many legislators in Arizona to understand truly what size of problem this is.
We have very active people on these committees and very sharp people on the committees. I mean, and we deal with them day to day, and they deal with us day to day, and it's really exciting to be part of the overall picture.
APMA works with our national partner, the Petroleum Marketers Association of America, on all of the federal issues that impact our industry, and there are many. We get together once a year in Washington, D.C. for the Day on the Hill, where APMA members get to come and meet directly with their federal representatives and talk about the critical issues that are facing our industry.
We get weekly updates and emails. We've got a website that you can go to kind of get the pulse of what's going on in our industry. There's a lot of things to keep up with, and if you don't keep up with it, pretty soon you won't be able to run your business as well as you should be running it.
One of my biggest tasks as the executive director of APMA is to compile information and send that out to our members in email blasts and to let them know about issues that are going to affect their business.
The association does a phenomenal job in communicating issues that are here or that are potentially coming.
It's easy to get bogged down into your own business's issues and goals and challenges, but APMA really pulls you out of the trench and says, okay, this is what's going on.
I believe that safety is an often overlooked part of any industry's public image, and I think it's very important that we work with our member companies to help them to be safe and keep all of their employees safe. And we do that very well, I think, by having a safety minute at each of the APMA monthly luncheons.
By being a member, it allows me to understand what's going on in the industry, which then allows me to assist my customers, although it may not be in direct oil and gas related issues, but it helps me relate to them, and it helps me be an advisor and, if you will, a partner with them in their business. One of the most fulfilling activities that I've been involved with since becoming a member of APMA almost 10 years ago is the involvement with the Scholarship Committee.
It gives them just this great boost and self-confidence to know that they achieved this, that they actually, were one of the recipients.
Having the opportunity to meet with them, looking over the applications, and knowing that we're a part of helping their lives is a very, very exciting thing. Over the course of the last 8 years, member organizations of APMA have raised over $300,000 for the scholarship program. These have come from a combination of our annual fundraiser golf event, as well as the incredibly generous contributions of member companies.
Our annual conference, I'd put it up there with any conference that I attend year-round, and partly because it is so condensed. Everyone is busy. We all value our time, and being able to do what we do in essentially 2 days it's tremendous value.
I would say the best thing I've gotten out of APMA is the relationships that I have with people and the resources that allows me to draw on when I need help.
It's wonderful to be at the conference and see the camaraderie between people who are often competitors. And I think that's the most exciting thing about our group.
When we spend a couple of days away from Phoenix and the normal job demands, the informal discussions and the ability to get to know the other members is, I think, one of the most enriching aspects of participating in the conference.
APMA joins us together to become a greater force and a greater power with the ability to make better changes.
Without APMA, each of these companies would be operating on their own. The power of the group, the ability to work together, represents a tremendous value to the organization.
It's a great opportunity to develop your business and to learn more, to be more successful in your industry. We have good members, we have strong members that give back to the community and that are innovative. We don't know what a lot of the challenges are going to be going forward, but I know that we'll be ready to face those challenges head on.
The future of APMA is strong. We're not content to just settle for the status quo. We will continue to improve services for our members. We will continue to see our membership grow, and we will continue to improve our political presence so that the petroleum industry in Arizona thrives.